Guys, welcome back to our next episode of Hearts of Iron 3, Australia and Canada. I'm joined with Marco. How are you doing, Marco?
I am fine, thank you. And you?
I am good. I'm very happy
Okay.
it took less than 6 months to get another set of episodes going.
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna
Let's go.
pause it.
Absolutely.
October of 1938, so the long wait is about to finish. When?
Hoping the annexation of Czechoslovakia pushes me closer. I don't know. I hope it does.
Yeah, me too.
Good. Oh, for those of you who are tuning in, you probably realized the last 3 episodes there's a lot of talking more than anything else. So that's sort of the reality of the game for the time being.
Indeed.
I think I should have pulled out, maybe a bunny out of my hat or something to keep you amused, but didn't have that ready. And so for the first little while, you might have to listen to us talk again.
Yeah.
The way it is. However, it's not too much longer. There's no way.
No, we've been doing an average of 3 months or so per episode, so
yeah,
we're getting there.
Absolutely.
Checking my ministers again, just in case I forgot. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Soon very soon I'm gonna switch my laws back to voluntary army to do the upgrades. I have a lot of upgrades to do, and they're cheaper at voluntary army. I'm gonna ask you to tell a joke very soon.
Yeah, I know. Let me see if I can pull another bunny out of my hat. When you say that it's cheaper, why is it cheaper at volunteer army?
Well, because that's the way the game works. If the lower the conscription law, the less I see the units need to be built and need to be upgraded. It's the same thing.
Oh wow.
The upgrades and building of units, it's the cost in IC is tied up to the conscription law. So
Fascinating.
if I'm low on IC, that's what I do.
I never even thought of that. I did not know that.
Yeah, sure.
Trying to see where it says that. I can't find out where it says that. It must be in the manual.
That's another problem with the UI. That's another problem with the UI. Probably because of this sort of thing that this game is doesn't have a huge base of fans.
Yeah.
Most
unfortunate.
I'd never noticed it before. Well, not as can I say it. Of course, I'm following the Hearts of Iron 3 forums for a very long time. I like to post there once in a while to help out. But for the very first time that I was able to see the frustration with this game was when the Hearts of Iron 4 was created, and that, let me say, woke me up for the reality of what people really think about this game. I mean, other players that like Paradox games. Lots of frustration there.
Oh yeah, there's no. If you look at a lot of Let's Players, people who do Paradox games, you don't generally find a lot of Hearts of Iron 3 compared to Europa 4 or Crusader Kings 2.
Yeah.
There are a lot of Let's Players. I don't think. Have you heard of Quill?
Yep.
I have not seen a Hearts of Iron 3 playthrough on his channel.
Yeah, he played it. I'm subscribed. I subscribe to most of to several players that play Paradox games on YouTube, and Quill is one of them.
Yes.
He played with nationalists or Republican Spain or nationalist Spain. One of them, I can't recall. And
I remember, yeah.
He played one scenario. and he was very pleased to be able to win that scenario.
That's funny.
Yeah, like I was saying, I think it's mostly, like I said in the previous episodes, mostly about the UI. So, lots of hidden things.
Yeah, that's not really. You have to sort of go through the manual and start writing stuff down.
To the forums and
Keep
let's
it next
plays.
to you. Yeah. UI, a lot of people are turned off. I understand. Still, my hope is that they don't strip every feature and put it into Hearts of Iron 4.
Well,
A lot of good
that's
stuff in this game.
pretty
Too.
much what's going to happen, in my opinion.
No. Oh, I can't.
That's why
If
I'm
that
sad.
happens, no.
Oh,
I refuse
yeah.
to believe that will happen.
So wait to see it. Nothing will survive. We have almost nothing, very little, really. From what I've read, so we don't have resources. We don't have IC. I'm not sure. I think we don't. I don't have. Lots of this stuff here we won't have it, or it will be extremely different. Factories are well, we can target province, say a province that has lots of IC. I'm not 100% sure of what I'm saying here. Not everything. I might be making a mistake, but pretty much everything will be different. I'm just waiting for the supply system to see what they will do with it.
Yeah,
but like I was saying,
huge.
the factories are not in the individual provinces anymore. They are, I think, infrastructure is tied up with regions. So it's gonna be hard to find something there that relates to Hearts of Iron 3. We won't have a chain of command. The order of battle is gone. No.
We haven't seen the order of battle yet.
But
they are doing something with it.
But Podcat said that it was gone. We won't have headquarters in the game. We might have some sort of chain of command, but nothing nothing similar to what we have in Hearts of Iron 3. We don't have division leaders. We don't have lots of things.
All that you're saying is true. My hope is that they just haven't revealed it yet, and that it still will be there.
There's a very big thread on the Hearts of Iron 4 forum that talks about the chain of command. Podcat just said I read his post, and when he said something like there won't be a chain of command, and but they will, at least not like we see in Hearts of Iron 3 with the headquarters on the map. So they might have some generals off the map, something like that. They will give bonuses to the division, something like that. But we have to wait. But I'm just saying what I saw Podcat saying in the forum, that there won't be a chain of command on the in map like we have now. Headquarters, you can create core, army group, here at headquarters, and so on. That won't be on the map.
I still hope that's not the case, or at the very least, I hope someone can mod it back in.
Yep, I hope
if
so.
it's just a stripped Hearts of Iron 3, then I'm gonna call it out. I'll post a video on my YouTube with my experience, and I will call it out for what it is.
Okay.
It has to be for us hardcore fans too. It can't just be a simplified piece of shit.
I don't think it's gonna be a simplified piece of shit. To use your words. But I think it's gonna be simplified, but good stuff. I hope a bit simplified. Most of it will still be there through another form, and I believe it's gonna be simplified. I also read somewhere podcasts saying that there won't be air supply missions, but that can change too. We'll see. It's in the forums.
Time will tell.
Yep.
Still have time, unfortunately.
There's a developer tracker fan in the Paradox.
Yeah, I saw that. That's really good.
Once in a while, when I have time, I read the posts. And
see the latest one for air.
Nope. didn't read. I don't go to the Hearts of Iron 4 for around 1 week or so.
Okay.
I read the last development diary.
Yeah,
About
that was for Air.
okay, but there was another one much bigger. I think you were talking about the air combat. Okay, you're talking about the planes, how they can be upgraded and developed. Yes. Okay, I read that, but
okay,
that's a much simpler. Where we also saw a picture of a dog of one of the developers.
That was yeah. I can't
Very cute.
Drake down or I can't remember how to spell his name, but yeah, that was actually funny. It's actually, I don't know if it's a good system or not. It's basically, for those who don't know, you're sort of, you don't have CAGs enabled or intercepted. You sort of have a base model, and you can sort of start shifting it towards what you want it to be. It to be a close an interceptor or a close area group, and you have to sort of model your way towards it over time. That's what it looks like. Interesting.
We'll
specialize. Planes specialize. I don't know.
Can I say more?
I really wish they would show something of the game. We've seen one little playthrough at Gamescom, whatever it was, but I want to see a real battle going on. I'd like to see some live footage of this game.
Yeah, we saw a bit live footage, but
not enough. Not enough.
Indeed.
The game comes out in the first part of 2015, right?
Yep.
So I think we're in a good point where they can show something.
We'll see.
I don't know, maybe I'm just nervous, that's all.
Yeah, I was very nervous a few months ago when I saw some of the development diaries, and I said to myself that I needed to chill out, and I stayed away from it. And to see, like I said, I have faith in them. I have faith that they will do a good job. I realized that this is Hearts of Iron 3 is a very complex game, so it's very hard to design an AI capable of dealing with such complexity. This is only my opinion, okay?
Oh, it's a good opinion.
It might be speculation too, what I'm about to say, but that's my opinion from what I've seen, from what I've played, from analyzing the AI behavior, the games that I've played.
That's absolutely good.
So I think that's because of the difficulty of creating an AI that is smart enough to give a challenge, let's call it maybe a minimal challenge to an experienced player, but regardless a challenge, is to design a game that is around the AI, knowing the AI weaknesses, and design a game that can fit that AI perfectly. I think that's what they did with Europa Universalis 4, and I think that's what they are doing with Hearts of Iron 4. So the good news for me is that I enjoy Europa Universalis 4 a lot, even with all its flaws. So good news, because if that's the case, I'm gonna enjoy Hearts of Iron 4 too. If you don't enjoy Europa Universalis 4, be prepared to see something similar. I think that's why this part is speculation, because I'm not 100% sure, but I can only speculate. I never played the game, but that's what, in my opinion, that's the design behind the new game, but I might be wrong.
See, that's how it is, and that's how it is.
I hope this made sense.
Oh, good. I think it did. I think most people would agree with you, actually. What it is. Doesn't turn out to be a success, I'll have to kidnap the developer's dog. Hold his dog hostage until he gives me the game I want.
Well, that's a solution. I know. Oh,
absolutely.
You know, yeah, that's why I said it several times. That's why I like to play with you. You always make me feel good, even if I'm having a bad day for some reason.
Oh, no bad days. We gotta have fun.
Yeah,
Especially
indeed.
since all we're doing is I'm staring at the screen right now, just moving. I gotta say something.
Indeed.
So good. It's good.
Text finished.
Spy stole mountain warfare equipment from France.
Great. That's actually a useful tech for
It
a
is if I had
change.
any mountain. Yeah.
But the infantry also benefits from it, so we have infantry.
Yep. Enough, it's actually here. Yep.
I'm trying to decide if I should continue to build a navy or if I should start doing the upgrades.
Depends. Do you think Japan's gonna harass you?
No, but I want to harass them.
Oh, you want to go on the offensive?
Yeah.
Start building carriers.
By the way, I just remembered something. A tip.
Yep.
I never talked about this in my games, I think. So here it goes. Whenever we have landing crafts and transports in the same fleet, it's best if we put the transports below the landing crafts. So the landing crafts immediately after the warships and the transports at the bottom. Why? Because your troops invading might get the bonuses from the landing crafts, and if some ships becomes damaged due to friendly fire, it will be the transports and not the expensive landing crafts. Did this make sense?
So landing craft always at the bottom.
No, the opposite. Transports at the bottom, landing craft near the warships fall immediately after. So you're looking at the stack, right? The landing crafts will follow your last warship, and the transports at the bottom. If your fleet suffers friendly fire, the first to go down will be the transports and not the landing crafts that are more expensive. And your troops doing amphibious operations will benefit from the landing crafts abilities instead of the transports. Usually that will happen, probably, but not always.
Okay, that's actually a really good tip, something I didn't know. I'm not sure how I would ever be able to figure that out on my own. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I played this game a lot. It's a problem.
Good eye.
Okay.
Now just about January.
Yep, I figure I'm still gonna build ships. And I'm broke.
How broke?
Very broke. 21 bucks and still going down. So I need to cancel some of these deals. I actually need them all. Maybe someone will buy supplies and not cancel the deal. So what's your neutrality? Still at 28?
Let me just double check. Look at my production. Yeah, it's still 28.
Okay.
Can't lower itself naturally. Something has to do it for me now. So the way it is.
I'm here staring at Czechoslovakia.
Oh, do you remember the specific date Germany
No,
annexes
sorry,
them?
I didn't saw it. Well, shouldn't take much longer. March or something. You were once caught with your pants down because of that, if you remember, with your French Let's Play, your Let's Play with friends.
Yep.
World War II started earlier. That was because of Czechoslovakia refusing
Is that why that
annexation.
happened?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
I saw it, and well, that was very unlucky. But
Yes, this another word for French is very unlucky. That's what I come to. Anyways, my 20-minute timer just went up.
Yep.
So I'm going to thank you guys for watching. Very, very much appreciated for you tuning in to watch, and we'll have another episode shortly.
Indeed. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you soon.